Well, Disney's failures continue to mount up. The body count still continues. Hi, this is Zane. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Mad Mad with the Show. Whew, boy, I'll tell you, this is one hell of a last week or so for news. And, we've discussed before about Disney's Mulan, the issues that the movie was filmed near concentration camps in Jiaxing. If I'm pronouncing that right, if I pronounce it wrong, I do apologize. Because basically you have Muslims in concentration camps being enslaved and done some real horrendous things like brainwashing and taking body parts. And I couldn't even go into the body part situation on there. And then, of course, a lot of the products that are manufactured through slave labor through these people in concentration camps. And I'm not even going to go into what they're doing to the children. I mean, that is horrific as itself, and I can't see why, the world is sitting by letting this go by. And especially when you have a big corporation like Disney, it was supposed to be family friendly into the situation, and they allowed a movie to be made in a country like this, and basically thanking the country and the organization that is running the concentration camps for their assistance. I mean, this is really ridiculous. I mean, from a technical aspect, you didn't have to make it in China, and I keep saying, don't bend the knee to this country. You're doing it for money. There's no money that's worth it, And I said this once in another video, the people that are calling for statues to be torn down, history to be revised. This is the reason why you can't take down those statues. This is the reason why you can't keep revising history, because we make the same mistakes over and over again. Here we go. The mistakes of World War II are cropping back up again. And this time it's in China. And we're allowing this to happen. Going over from the weekend, the movie is tanking. It is literally tanking. It's costing Disney money. They're saying, oh, no, we did okay. I don't think so. Going by the numbers, currently, the time of this, which was Monday morning when we taped this, it is currently at about 38 million worldwide. We don't have a domestic number because that was online, and I don't think we will get accurate numbers to that nature, because basically I don't think Disney's going to release those numbers. But looking down at the other countries, their numbers hasn't changed much. China alone did 23 million, which that is not good. Some people say, well, that's pretty good. No, that is not good. The movie cost $200 million. If you did about 38 million on there, you haven't even paid for the advertisement. Advertisements well over $100 million just in advertisements alone. The movie cost $200 million. I mean, all in all, to break even, you got to do at least over $400 million to break even for this movie itself. You may say, well, Zane, you just said it's 200 million, maybe another 100. No, 400 million, because you have accrued costs, distribution rights, and stuff like that. That's money you still have to put into it, And we saw the anger that was going on with even the movie being put online by a French theater owner who tore up the POP. They tore up the posters and stuff like that he got upset to the situation. But all in all, Mulan is a big failure to Disney. This was supposed to be touted to save Disney and stuff like that. But you had the main actress, very political. You have several people that are trying to defend the movie itself, and you can't really defend this movie. You can't. But moving on to this, there's also now as well calls for, just like the Netflix Cuties movie, there's call for investigations of the Mulan and Disney as well, to find out, how could this been allowed? I mean, you have human rights situations going on in this country, in China, but yet you film the movie, you cow-tipped on there. I mean, this is a country that is, in itself racist. And as I said before, all you got to do is look at the Star Wars poster with John Boyega, how much they shrunk his head in there. We just heard recently that John Boyega had filmed some commercial for, it was a candle company or something to that nature. He did like a whole video where he talked about friends, life, and stuff like that. And then we found out that they literally cut him out completely, took his stories and cut out every black person in the video, in the commercial, and replaced them with lighter skinned people. With more to the guys, they replaced them with Asians in there. And John didn't know that till the commercial aired on YouTube. I mean, this is why he's come forward talking about this. That why Daisy Ridley has come forward about this. We're learning. The fandom, and I'm gonna tell you this: the fandom menace was right, plain and simple, on how Disney is running the Star Wars franchise. So you understand. So the situation is that these people don't know what they're doing. They want to sit there and make money. They think they're going to make millions off China and stuff like that. They don't care in China. These are the people that want to steal your properties and make it for themselves. They want to put control. They already have taken control of a lot of companies in the States. People don't realize that. People are criticizing Apple for knocking Epic Games off their platform. But you don't realize is that Epic Games, 50% of it is owned by Tencent. Tencent is run by China. You have TikTok, who basically is stealing information. People say, no, that's not happening. The company says, no, that's not happening. China has nothing to do with us. No, sorry. Fortunately, if you are a company in China and you want to open up a company, you'll have to deal with the Chinese Communist government. In other words, you cannot own your company, even though it says your name on there. The Chinese government runs your company. So how are you going to do business with a country that wants to control it all? That's not going to give you the freedom of expression on there. I mean, they're already banning any media acknowledgement of the situations with Mulan in that country. So they're hiding the whole situation that people are criticizing this movie overseas and throughout many different countries. Because they're hiding the situation, and I showed it in another video in an interview with the Prime Minister of China, that he was asked questions why people are being masked and put on trains and taken to other places. And the Prime Minister was, where'd you get this footage? I can't tell that that's Xinjiang. Xinjiang's a beautiful country. You're part of the country. You've never been there. It's beautiful. It blossoms and stuff like that. No, there is a deep, dark hole that is in that part of the world, and it's called Xinjiang. And basically, there are people enslaved there because of their religion. This is the reason why. When people criticize this country for doing what they are, go take a look in that country. See the freedoms that they have. They don't have any freedoms. Go try living over there. I tell you, it's not easy. It's not easy. You can't do the things you'd have. You can't look at things on video or internet, stuff like that. You get caught with things, you get arrested, you disappear. If you have kids, God forbid, they take them away. That's what's happened with a lot of the Muslim people there. That basically they've taken away the children. The children are being brainwashed. And then the mothers are being freaking sterilized. Does that sound good for you? Does that sound like the Disney platform for you? So, these are the things that need to be stopped. We need to stop doing business with China as far as this, especially in the Hollywood business, because basically Hollywood's dying. I'm going to tell you right now, Hollywood is dying. Is the theaters going to survive the next year the way they're talking? And we have another episode we're going to be discussing that. It is to the situation. The Oscars, look at the Oscars right now, what they're doing. the exclusions and stuff like that you have to do. They're about to violate union labor laws, force Hollywood productions to violate the certain labor laws. They don't realize they're doing this. Just all the mighty that they basically we would have a diverse cast. When do we not get a diverse cast? Could you explain that to me? Because I've seen plenty of series that have a great coalition of people. The Expanse, the perfect example, and I keep bringing this up. The Expanse. Have you not seen The Expanse? They don't have to say that they're diverse, but they are. They don't have to explain themselves because they got a great cast, a great story, great fans. Let's hope they keep it that way. Stop gender swapping. Stop color swapping. Stop doing, all these situations where you say, well, we have to hire this person for this. That's racist. You're turning back the how can I put it? You're turning back the clocks of time. Back to basically where there was racism. You're putting racism back into play once again. And for you to allow a movie to be made somewhere where basically racism is rampant, that's not good. Just the almighty dollar. No, you don't need to do that. No dollar amount is worth the amount where people are being tortured, starved, their body parts ripped, their children taken from them, brainwashed, slaved, and murdered. So keep the conversation going below. We'll continue to monitor what's going on with this. Hopefully Disney will see the light, which I doubt it. I doubt it. Because they're just full of lies. But keep the conversation going down at the bottom there. Subscribe, like, share this video. That's right, share this video out. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's keep the subscription going. At Parler, we're over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to my fans at Parler. Thank you for being there. Thank you for clicking on that. Hopefully those of you who haven't subscribed to us here on Q2Cast on YouTube, you might decide, hey, did you like my video? Subscribe, please. Come on board. Let's have some fun. Let's have a discussion. Let's rap a little bit, as they used to say. So until next time, thank you, and we'll see you on the next round.
Good seeing you.